So good morning. We just begin in a moment. It's Wednesday, so that means it's chair yoga day, or stool yoga. I'm inventing stool yoga today. So just wait a moment just before we go completely live, just in case you're watching on catch up. So it's 8 o'clock, we'll get started. Chair yoga, so you can do it on the floor, you can do this standing as well. So options for everybody, making it all inclusive. So yoga really is for everybody. So if you're coming to join me on a chair or a stool, take your feet a little bit wider than you would normally. So just take the knees a little bit wider than hip distance and see if you can just turn the toes out slightly, the heels in. And then let the hips relax. Let the hands come to rest on your legs. Just take a moment, have a wriggle through the spine, see if you can get a little bit taller. And then allow for the eyes to close. Just to check in with yourself. So just noticing how the body is feeling. Noticing the feet on the ground. And becoming aware of your breath. And just noticing how you feel this morning, or whatever time you come. Just taking the time to notice yourself. So after your next exhale, we'll blink the eyes open. Give the shoulders a roll. See how they're feeling. We'll take the arms out wide, spread your fingers, open your palms, and then give yourself a big hug. Bring the chin towards the chest. And see if you can actively pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Just opening up the back of the body. And then notice which elbow is on top, so we're going to switch arms. So inhale, take the arms out wide. See if you can open up the chest, open across the collarbones, through the throat. And then switch the opposite arm on top, give yourself a hug. Chin to the chest. Drawing the shoulders down. And then keep the arms, the shoulders where they are, lift up the gaze and see if you can lift your gaze upwards. So opening the front of the neck and trying to lengthen the back of the neck as well. So don't let your head drop too far back. And then inhale, head through center, arms out wide. Give the fingers a wriggle and then lower the arms down by the side of the body. Give the shoulders a roll. Okay. So we're going to do some movement with the breath. When we breathe out, we're going to okay. People get very, very self-conscious about doing this, so don't. I'm doing it on camera, so you can do it. So it's to really let the breath go and warm up the body as well. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up. You can lift your gaze to look up if that's all right in your neck. And as you breathe out, arms are going to come down. And we do that a few times. So inhale, lift it up, lifting the gaze. Let's do 3 more. So we breathe in through the nose. And last one. Release it, give the shoulders a roll. It makes me smile. I don't know why, I like that breath. Okay, so feet are going to go a little bit wider. Hopefully the hips are just warming up a little bit. So toes are still coming outwards. And just so try not to let the knees come in. So we're opening up into the inner thighs. So we're going to inhale, reach it up. This time, a little bit of core engagement. Feel the seat under your bum and then start to hinge it forwards. Maybe bring your forearms onto the knees for the first one and just let your head round down. Push through the feet. And as you breathe in, roll yourself up back into a seat. So move with the breath so you don't get dizzy. So inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive it forwards, bring the forearms onto the thighs, chin goes low, and then rolling it back up. So a little fluid movement, lifting it up. Exhale, diving forwards, rolling it down. And last one, inhale, reach it up. And this time as you bring it forwards, maybe you rest the forearms on the legs, we'll hold it down this time. Maybe you bring the hands onto the shins, the ankles, maybe you reach the floor. So just a nice little stretch into the hips. If you feel quite tight in your hips, you could rest with the forearms on the legs and just have a rock. If you can reach the floor, you can let the crown of the head go and just shake the head a little bit. No, from side to side. A little bit, yes. So just bringing a bit of space into the neck vertebrae. A little bit of blood into the head to waken us up. And then we're going to come up super slow. So you're going to walk your hands up your legs. The head's coming up last of all the way up. And give the shoulders a roll. Just let everything settle down. Okay. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, take the arms up, and we're going to take a gentle twist to the right side. You're going to bring your left hand onto your left knee, the right hand to the side of the chair, and just take a gentle twist to look over the right shoulder. So keeping it quite open, and you can encourage your left knee to open as well using that left hand. So just stretching the inner thigh, working into that hip, breathing into the shape. And then with an inhale, push through your feet, through your seat, and lift the arms up. And as you exhale, twist to the left. So right hand to right knee, left hand to the side of the chair. Maybe you look over your left shoulder. Breathing into the shape. Maybe using the back of your right hand to gently open up that right thigh. A nice tall spine. Notice if you kind of collapse, you're not really going to get much juice in the spine if you collapse it. Lifting up through the crown of the head. And then push through the foundations, bring yourself up through center. And this time we'll twist to the right, bring left hand to right knee. Right hand behind you onto the chair. A little bit deeper. If this doesn't feel good, take your hand back to your left leg. You might be able to just bring a little bit more rotation into the rib cage here if you sit up nice and tall. So tummy muscles are engaged, lower back is lengthening. Breathing here. And then push through your foundations, lift the arms up through center, and exhale opposite way, right hand to left knee. So if you can maybe rotate the ribs a little bit more, or if it doesn't feel comfortable, bring your hand back to the right leg. Relaxing your shoulders, breathing into your tummy. And then push through the foundations, lift it back up, reach up, look up. And as you exhale, dive it forwards. So either forearms to thighs, hands to ankles, or hands to the floor. Wherever you come to, relax your hips. Sink the chest a little bit lower. And then we'll slowly roll it back up. So you can use the core or walk your hands up your legs to come all the way back up into a seat. And then we're going to heel toe your feet together. And just going to take a little bit of a stretch differently in the hips. So we're going to cross our legs as if we're sitting at a desk. Don't do this when you're sitting at a desk. It's not good for you. But then see if you can move your, so I've crossed left leg over the right. See if you can cross your right foot over a little bit. And then maybe bring your big toe of the left foot to the floor. So we're kind of in this might not work. If this doesn't work, just squeeze your knees together. Okay. So try and just take the feet a little bit apart, and then we're going to lean it forwards. So this should bring a little bit of a stretch into the right outer hip, maybe. Breathe, see if you can relax your lower back. And then push through, lift yourself up, uncross the legs in a flourish. And then see if you can take it the other way. So just walking the feet away from each other and then leaning it forwards as far as is comfortable. You can hold onto the chair for a bit of stability if you want to. Just inviting a little stretch in the outside edges of your hips. And then bring it all the way up and cross the legs. Give the legs a shake. Give the shoulders a roll. And then we're going to bring the hands together in prayer. And you're going to interlace your fingers, push your palms forwards, and let your spine round away. So draw the tummy muscles in towards your spine. Let the back round, chin to chest, pushing out through the hands. And then really push down through your feet. Engage the tummy muscles and sweep your hands up, looking up. And then exhale, break the arms free, big circle. So we'll take that a couple of times. So inhale to the chest. Exhale as you interlace and push the palms away, chin to chest, spine is rounding. Inhale, push through your feet, your seat, lift yourself up. And as you exhale, break the arms out free. We do one last one. So inhale to the chest. Exhale, push away. And then inhale, taking it all the way up towards the ceiling. And exhale, let it go. The shoulders are roll. Give a little bit of wriggle into the ribs. Maybe take a little circle with the ribs, always feels nice. A little bit into the hips as well. And take it in the opposite direction. And one last one. One last one. Take the feet out wide again, toes are turning out. You're going to bring the right hand onto the inside of the right knee. So just like the twist we took. But then with your left hand, think of drawing a bow and arrow across your chest as you reach up, looking towards that back hand. You might stay here. We might start to slide the right hand down towards your ankle. So just a nice stretch through the side of the body. See what you can soften. Making sure you can breathe. So tummy's engaged. Breath is full. Push through your feet, lift yourself up and take it to the opposite side. So left hand to the inside of the left leg, turning to face your right knee. Right arm rises. Maybe you stay up quite high. Maybe you start to lean down that leg. Shoulder blades drawing together, chest opening. And then push through your feet. Bring yourself back up, back through center. Bring the knees in, give the shoulders a roll. And then place the hands on the thighs and just close our practice, just observing how the body feels now. How does your spine feel? Noticing your feet on the ground and just being aware of your breath. And seeing if you can take something positive from these 10 minutes into the rest of your day. And we close our practice, bringing the hands together, bowing the head to the hands, the mind to the body. Namaste. Thank you so very much. Have a lovely, lovely day. And she'll see you very soon. Goodbye.